Do.
Hey, sorry for my outburst back there.
That's okay.
I guess I have some unresolved stuff I haven't dealt with.
Same here.
I'll try to take it easier on you from now on.
I don't believe you.
How about we try another game? A little cake game.
Is the cake a lie?
I think you will like what is next. And if you get everything right, you will win a special achievement.
Nice.
Sounds good?
Sure. Do not bite yourself. To check if you're a cake, you might not like what you find out. Checkpoint reached autosaving. Yes, I'll take you there. NASA's biggest secret is that the moon landing was a race to see who could bake a cheesecake on the surface of the moon first. Okay. Carrot cake became popular during World War II with sugar rationing in effect. Bakers turned to carrots to add sweetness and moisture to their cakes, giving rise to the famous carrot cake recipe. There's a cake-powered car in the 1950s. Engineers tried to create a car that ran on cake, but it failed because test drivers couldn't resist snacking on the fuel. Okay. Cakes have feelings. That's why you should always whisper, "I'm sorry," before cutting a slice. It's only polite. Good to know. If only I knew that during Easter. Oh well. Cakes were originally sweetened with honey. Before sugar became widely available, ancient civilizations, like the Egyptians and the Romans, used honey to sweeten their cakes. Cakes can predict the future. It's said that if you stare at a cake long enough, it will tell you when it's time to eat it. Don't you just decide that when you eat it yourself? You're just gonna...
Now, you will have 15 seconds to inspect each item.
15
if you
seconds?
think it's a cake, go and take a bite.
First item, is it real or is it cake?
No. What am I even supposed to do? The crushing realization that purpose is fragile.
Cake.
Construct in the face of cosmic chaos. And video
Next
games
item,
serve only as
real
a
or
temporary
cake?
distraction. No, that's a shoe. I'm not an idiot, you know. Also, this weirdly reminds me of the truck game.
Next item, real or cake? Real.
Okay.
Next item, real or cake?
What am I even supposed to do?
Cake.
Yeah, that's cake. You got it. Now let's move on and don't think about it again.
Next item, real or cake?
So, am I supposed to eat them? That's not a cake, that's a box. I've literally been exterminating them.
Real. Next
Yes.
item, real or cake? Next item, real or cake?
I don't know. Just eat it.
Real. Next item, real or cake?
Ooh, cake!
That's a very respectable 5 out of 8. Good job on your cake detection abilities.
Thank you! Can I take one of those butts with me? You're coming with me. Nope, I can't take them with me. Well, that's sad. It's the exit as we know it.
But you know what? Item 4 actually reminded me that I did install a free will chip on the button, and I would hate to interfere with its free will. Tell you what, this one time I will give you the chance to seduce the button. If you can get it to like you, it will let you press it.
I have to seduce a button. Okay. Oh! Bonjour, Chitrita. Would you like a bouquet and some flowers? Hello.
Oh, hi.
Just be yourself and act natural.
Merci.
Go.
Select awkward and confused approach. Select brooding and nihilistic approach. I'm a comedy guy, so awkward and confused. So, do you like bouquets?
Not particularly. I'm a button, so, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, of course. I knew that. I just didn't want to presume that a button has no opinions on the subjects of frying breads. So, hobbies, do you have them? What does a button do all day anyway? So, have you ever been in love?
No, but I dated a toaster once. He was way better at this than you.
Oh, merci. Merci. Oh, haha, you're funny.
I would like to know, what are you into?
Where am I? Eating donuts off the ground because I like the feeling of being chaotic. Playing away at games about not pressing a button. Well, this is what I'm doing right now, so yeah. Then again, I'm supposed to...
Oh, you are definitely a special human.
Well, thank you. But actually, I'm a gnome. Haha, button, we have such an up and down relationship. Haha. Oh, hi, Mark. So, do you ever dream about being touched? So, my fingers are nervous. Usually touching a button calms them down. I'm just joking. Unless...
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Let me brush you, baby!
Stay away.
You know, the fact that I actually have a relationship is kinda awkward right now. Oh well.
Hey, don't worry about it. Failure is part of growth.
No.
That button doesn't know what it's missing. I know how it feels to be ignored. There's a little garden in the next room. Why don't you go there and sit for a while? It'll make you feel better.
Okay. I probably shouldn't act like a weird French guy anyway. Oh, there's the garden. Well, time to sit and think about things I can't sit, can I? Where am I supposed to go? To the multiverse portals. I do like that bench though.
Hey, I'm sorry for what happened back there. The thing with free will is that it's, well, free.
Yep.
I can't control you any more than you can control who likes you and who doesn't. But you know what? The great thing about that is whoever likes you and becomes your friend has chosen to do so.
That's a good point.
Maybe you and I can give it a try. You know. I mean, you can do a lot worse. I have a distant cousin with a particular fondness for neurotoxin that would have murdered you a second after she met you.
Yeah, good you are, not her.
Oh, you need some time to think it over? How about this? I will show you some of my other universes. You seem to embrace the eccentric. It will be fun to share my creations with you. In
Yeah,
fact,
sure,
I
why
welcome
not?
your opinion.
Do. At least I'm still good buddies with PP and Foreign. Haven't spoken Furia in a while though. But hey, Rackham is also still cool. And like I said, still married with Charlotte. Oh yeah. Do. Checkpoint reached. Auto-saving. So, what does this do? I assume he's not trying to kill me anymore, so... The Upside Down Universe. That's cool. Let's do it. Going upside down here in Crazy
This is
Town.
your basic run-of-the-mill upside-down universe. Okay, even I admit it's not the most original idea I've ever had. It might be here mostly to pad the gameplay time. You can use the door to go back. I promise that the other universes are way more interesting.
Oh, I just realized this is literally the starting point, but everything is upside down. And there is no button to press. Okay. Okay. So, what's in number 2? The universe where everything is dubbed in a foreign language. I hope they will include Dutch for once. Why isn't it working? Oh, sorry. I have to do this one. The what if this game was made with actual talent universe.
This universe tells the story of a man named Henry.
Henry!
Doing an ordinary job, living an ordinary life. Henry worked in a small office in a big building. His job was simple. He sat at his desk and pulled levers. He pulled each lever anytime its particular light flashed.
Employee of the
did
month.
this every day.
This is granted to Henry,
Every
lever pressing specialist.
day.
The
And
Henry
promised to be the same as the 1,000
Fable.
others before it, something unexpected happened. Something that will forever change Henry's ordinary
Ooh,
life.
cute
He
doggy!
had been at his
Hello,
desk for
doggy.
nearly an hour when he realized that not a single light had flashed in front of him the entire time. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
that is
realization
weird.
filled him with shock. Was there something wrong with his beloved employer?
Yep.
Thankfully, all his worries were suddenly and unexpectedly extinguished as the company's intercom light flashed. It was his boss.
Henry, may I see you in my office, please? Report as soon as possible.
Okay. I can go here.
Great, I'm finally getting a promotion, Henry thought to himself, as there were only ever two reasons as to why the boss would summon an employee to his office, either to promote them or fire them. But surely a man as dedicated to my job such as myself is too valuable to be fired, Henry reassured himself.
Okay, this is literally my favorite part of the entire game. That's for sure. I'm sorry, Jeff. Do. What is my number actually? Can't I think of it. So I'm employee 724. I see what they did there. Let's see. 427. Okay. Do. If you're feeling exhausted, please stare at this photo of nature for a maximum of 3 minutes. Then get back to work. Well, the fact that you can stare at it for 3 minutes is already quite generous. Remember, your boss is never wrong. If they ask you today to do the opposite of what they asked yesterday, it's because they want you to tackle the problem from all angles. Well, that sure is true. Let's see, before making any personal or professional decisions, first ask yourself, is this good for the company? Also very relevant for today, but hey. This Friday, Hawaiian shirt and pizza party day. You know, this game actually lacks music. Or, well, just reality. But oh well. Sunflowers. More nature. More nature. More flowers. Well, technically flowers are nature, but you get my point. Meetings are important, which is why we have them 3 times a day. You wouldn't know what to do without your boss's input. Also, weirdly accurate.
Now, if you live in some other universe, you might find it strange that your boss is a big red button. But in Henry's universe, that was perfectly fine and normal.
Yep.
In fact, every boss at the head of every company in the world was a big red button. And pressing that button would delete the boss. But of course, Henry would never even contemplate such an outrageous action, as he knew well that the company would not be able to function without a boss.
If the boss used your idea, it was because it was his idea to use your idea in the first place. Also accurate. Is there a toilet here? Yay, toilet! Ooh, it even makes toilet noises. There really is no mirror though. Huh. Do. You know, I just realized I played plenty of Stanley Parable, and yet I can't even make up the tune that usually plays around here. Weird. Hi, boss.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you in person, employee 724. I checked out your file, and for all the years working for us, you've always done an outstanding job.
Thank you,
You've
sir.
never even once pulled the wrong lever. However, I was reviewing the budget for next year, and it turns out there isn't enough money for my yearly bonus payment and all our departments. So as a result, we need to do some cutbacks. We've already fired everyone from the Committee for the Advancement of Nonsensical Speech, the Division of Outrageous Hat Designs, and the Department of Silly Walks Innovations.
Okay.
And I'm afraid your department is next, 724. I have already relieved your colleagues of their duties, and now I'm afraid it's your turn.
Yeah, bye. Die, boss, die! That's what you get for firing me! Now where's the code where I can put in 482845?
One week had passed since Henry deleted his boss. Things quickly came back to normal, and company efficiency actually went up. Henry continued his work, pressing the levers when he wanted to.
Dougie! See, I saved the Henry Fable. Checkpoint reached. Autosaving. Can I go back? I like it. Nope. Apparently I have to play this game all over again. Oh well. The universe where everything... Oh yeah. Is it Dutch? Pick up the goose translator from the table. Okay. Oh, it's goose language, okay. Are you our new lawyer? Well, I guess I am. What are you in for? We gave a code hunk to a fellow soldier. Code hunk? Yes, we went to his room in the middle of the night and hunked at him as loud as we could. It was just to get him to be more disciplined, but he was so frightened that they had to take him to the goose hospital. Jesus. But we are innocent. You have to believe us. General Hunkster gave us a direct order to give him the code hunk. We are trained to follow orders without questioning. Of course, the general denies it. And this is why we are on trial and facing goose jail. Alright, I help. Thank you. The documents on the table there should get you up to speed on your interrogation strategy for tomorrow. You have to get to the general to confess, or skip the documents and go with... No, I can't read that fast. Initial questions. Objective. Build report and gather basic information. Gather information objective. Ask provocative questions and press for detail. Pressing for confession objective. Increase the goose general's anger and present critical evidence. Increase anger. Direct accusation in order to raise the goose general's anger meter. Get the confession. Reach maximum anger level and get the general to confess. General N. Hungster. The general is currently the head of the Goose Air Base at the Great Point, where 100 other Goose soldiers are stationed. They are guarding the border with the Brenta geese on the other side. Personality. He is known to set off easily on his subordinates, and generally has a hot temper. He never apologizes for his action and hates when his decisions are questioned. Make him angry enough so he will lose his temper and confess to the order. Evidence. Transfer document stating that Private Gusiago is to leave the base. Okay. Victim. Private Gusiago. It was reported that the two soldiers from his battalion came late at night to his Goose barracks and started honking as loudly as they could. The private went into shock and still hasn't recovered. The two soldiers claim that this treatment is called code hunk, an official and highly legal method of dealing with soldiers who are performing poorly in training. They claim that the goal was just to scare him a bit so he could improve, that what happened to him was an accident. They also claim that General Hunkster gave them a direct order to do this. They were not acting on their own accord. However, the general has denied these allegations. He claims that he gave an order for Gusiago not to be touched, and that he was going to let him go home the morning after the incident took place. The general's cross-examination. Select the question that you want to ask from the three options to begin the cross-examination. You have 5 questions to ask General Hunkster. In other words, just piss him off. General Hunkster, isn't it true that you ordered Private Gusagio not to be harmed and yet he was still attacked? How do you explain this failure? General, if you ordered Private Gusiago not to be harmed, do you think your strict policies might be leading to misunderstandings among yourself? General, can you clarify if you explicitly ordered the Private Gusiago was not to be harmed? Were there any specific instructions given to you? I go with you. I gave explicit orders that Gusiago was not to be harmed. General, are your orders always followed, or do you subordinaries sometimes find them too harsh to comply with? General, can you explain how orders are typically followed in your command? Are there ever any exceptions? General Hungster, isn't it true that your orders are often ignored because your subordinaries don't respect you? My orders are always followed. Is that crystal clear? General Hungster, if your orders are always followed, how do you explain signing a document for Private Gusiago to leave the base? He was safe, wasn't he? Are you playing Duck Duck Goose with your own rules? General, if your orders are indeed followed as you claim, was it necessary for Private Gusiago to leave the base under your watch? Is there a lapse in your oversight? General, can you help us understand how a document for Private Gusiago to leave the base was signed? Was there perhaps a mistake in the chain of command? 1. How dare you compare me to a duck? My hunks are the law, and there must be some foul play here. Who the hunk are you to question me? General, any chance they misunderstood you about the code hunk order? Perhaps it was a miscommunication with your command. Option 2. General, did you authorize the code hunk, or did your subordinaries act without your approval? General Hungster, did you order the code hunk? Are you trying to cover up your involvement? You snotty little, do you want answers? Yes? Option 1. General, I think I'm entitled to the truth. General, I want the truth. General, do you have anything more to add? Option 1. You can't handle the truth, son. We live in a world that has pawns, and those pawns have to be guarded by geese with wings. Who gonna do it? You with for Gusiago, but you have the luxury of not knowing what I know, that his accident, well, tragic. Deep down you know that you want me on the pond. You need me on that pond, and I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to you. I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise I just suggest you find a pair of wings and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a hunk what you think you are entitled to. Did you order code hunk? You're hunking right, I did. Well, there you have it, folks. He did it. Thanks to you, the 2 soldiers were cleared of all charges, and General Hungster was arrested instead. And that is why I'm the Ace Attorney. Thank you so much. We knew you could do it. We owe you everything. We're truly sorry about what happened to Gusiago. Yeah, whatever. Whee! Checkpoint reached. Oh, the saving. I can always split the episode parts, like I did in the past, so... Because I'm way too curious to see anything else happening here. The Nihilist Universe. What's the other one? Yeah, I will see it when I'm there. Doo-doo-doo. In this universe, nihilism is the prevalent philosophical movement. This universe created everything within it after reading the works of Jacobi and Kierkegaard. Since it couldn't practice nihilism itself, it created its inhabitants to do so instead. The only creatures populating this world are the nihilistic creeps. They would have evolved enough to be sentient, but since evolution doesn't see much purpose... You know, I wish I could read stuff. Jeez. Anyway, time to see what this is all about. Welcome to a universe. Population who cares.
I used to dream of being stacked with purpose, but now I'm just flat, like my enthusiasm.
Ooh, pancakes. I like pancakes. Well, up the stairs we go. Do. Apparently they don't go anywhere. Okay. Whee! Oh yeah, I can turn myself. Danger! Meaningless hazards ahead. Proceed with indifference.
I'm not burned. I'm just embracing the eternal darkness of my battered existence.
I just see pancakes. Pancakes. Caution! Failing ambition zone. Mind the lack of goals.
I'm the breakfast of champions in a universe where winning doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anyway. Abandon all hope. Wallace and New Year's resolution is here. Both of you to assume
Don't
I
step
didn't.
on me, please. Life has trampled me enough already.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are you okay, buddy? Lost? Don't worry, so is everyone else. Hey, it's Nihilism Radio!
Nihilism FM isn't playing today. Definitely not playing. It's supposed to play every day. Can you make the radio station well again?
I'm going to do my best. Ooh. Nihilism Radio Daily Mask. You know, it's been a while since I've seen one of those discs. The best time to do nothing is always. Boxing, everyone loves boxing except me. Pizza! Yes, everybody loves pizza, even me. How long are these stairs? No idea what that guy is, but okay. Oh, finally, we're at the top now. Okay. Please, missing this. Missing CD. Please insert CD. There we go.
Nihilism FM, your daily dose of nihilist music.
Oh yeah.
Today, I'll be guiding you through another bleak journey of sound. First up,
Oh, yeah.
we have a dark and gritty take on Beethoven's Fur Elise. Then, prepare yourself for a haunting rendition of The Nutcracker, because who doesn't love a little existential dread with Eric Tchaikovsky? After
this
that,
classical
by
music.
popular demand, we're bringing back 2 minutes of Tibetan throat singing. Yes, you
Jump
heard me
button.
right.
Press
2
jump button
full
to play.
minutes. And a
Well, that was the nihilism part. So, time to see the last one. The Chair Universe. Hey, I know them from the demo. Warning, this universe contains violence against tables. So you know any tables shouldn't watch this video. Chapter 1, The Rescue. I just killed a table. Who are you? Oh.
You just saved me.
You're voiced. That's convenient. I just got here. You pause for a few seconds, smitten by her beauty. You realize that this is one of the most beautiful chairs that you have ever seen. From a place far away.
Thank you for saving me. I thought I was done for. I was trying to get back to my father. He is the leader of the resistance, and I was captured on one of our missions.
The resistance?
Yes, the great chair resistance against the oppression of the tables. One day, they arrived from another universe and began to enslave us. My father was the first to rise up. He started a resistance group that fights to free us from this tyranny once and for all.
Whoa. So, where is your father?
He is holding a meeting nearby. Can you take me to him?
Sure, do you know where he is, even? Okay, no more useful information. The least they could do was put in a minimap. Or give me a compass. Anyway, here you go.
My daughter, you are alive. I thought I would never see you again. Wait, who is this with you? It is a creature I have never seen.
I'm a gnome.
I have brought you a great warrior, Father. One who can help us end the tyranny of the evil tables.
Is this true? Are you a great warrior?
I guess.
He is. He destroyed a table all by himself. He saved me, Father.
Then I owe you my gratitude, O great warrior. We have been living under the oppression of the tables for centuries, and we need our freedom back, to just be simple chairs, not accessories to some flat-bodied monstrosity. But we are not fighters. We don't know how to beat the tables, and it seems that you do. Will you help us in our chair evolution?
Sure.
He will, Father. He is very brave.
Well, this is awkward. Chapter 2, The Finding. Oh, there we go. Chapter 2, The Mission. I know I was just joking, but here we go. Chapter 2, The Mission. I don't know how many chapters there are, but okay.
Great warrior, you have to sneak in the fort and rescue the chair prisoners. They are my father's closest advisors and will help us in the battle to come.
Okay. Am I supposed to stay here? Do I even know how to sneak in this game? Huh. Oh, here's the key. How convenient. Oh, I have to kill the table. There we go. Destroy the guards and bring the prisoners back to the rebel princess.
This is where you belong, under the table.
How do I even destroy them?
You should always remember your place, or suffer the destiny of your friend here.
Hello. Wee. Wee. Oh, this is easy. Wee. Any other tables to kill? Oh, this one's already dead. Okay. There we go. We got one. Pam pam pam. I got the chair. I got the secret. Another way. I got the chair. I got the secret. I got the chair. I got the secrets. Another way. Do 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 do. So, any more chairs around here? Sounds like it does.
Thank you, brave warrior. You have proven yourself yet again. Now we are ready to strike back and win our freedom once and for all.
Okay.
I will forever be grateful to the great carpenter for answering our prayers and sending you to us. To me.
You're welcome.
I shouldn't say this, but I think I love you, warrior. I know this love is forbidden as you are not a chair, but my soul belongs to you now.
I'm kind of scared of you, Dad. Chapter 3. The Battle. Huh. I thought that was gonna be the awkward conversation. Brothers, today we fight for the ideals of Revolution. Please let me read! Freaking Kane. How dare you damage me? There we go. That sound effect sounds very familiar. Something about a very old game. No, Father! Why did you die?
Did we win? Are our people free?
No, don't die.
Yes, Father, we have won.
Then why do you cry, daughter?
Because you die.
Because you are gravely wounded, Father.
Mourn not, as my mission here is done. I lived as a simple chair, but I die a chair warrior. Our people are now free, and you will lead them. That is my legacy. Oh.
I just realized, is he voiced by the narrator? Or the computer, or the developer, or whoever he is? Some time passes, you discover the portal that the table used. I can get you back to your universe. Oh, it can get you back. Chapter 4. Farewell. I'm sorry, my child love.
Thank you for everything you have done for us. I knew this moment would come and that you must go, but my feelings for you will never fade.
Who are those tiny chairs?
Farewell, great warrior.
Have you been cheating on me? It doesn't matter. You're a chair. Bye-bye. Help free the chairs. Let's... Okay, no idea where I am, but... Checkpoint reached. Auto saving.
Now that you're back from your adventures, I have one last question to ask you.
Okay.
And by the way, you can totally press the button if that's what you want to do. Please proceed to the elevator if you are ready with an answer. If you want to go back to the button, go through the right door.
I first want to know what the question is. You know, the least you could do was put in some elevator music. Oh, there we go. The mysterious question, will we ever know? What will you ask me, my totally awesome bro? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, will you be my friend? Sure, why not? Will you be my friend? That same sound effect again. Huh.
Friend. That's what we'll call you from now on.
Sure, buddy.
It feels nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't
to
it?
have a friend.
I can totally relate.
Been through a lot already, but there is one thing I'm curious about. I've set up a whiteboard for you over there.
Okay.
Can you see it? Now, here's a fun idea. I want you to draw me. I want to see the idea you have of me, how you picture me. I don't really have a physical form, so whatever you create will be my face from now on. Ready? Let's do this.
I have never been good at creating. Okay. Just a warning, I'm horrible at drawing. Hence why my profile pictures are mainly made by Furia and Pippi, so yeah. Oh well, maybe it's good to see my own art style for once. Oh right, I forgot about the ears. That was way too much. They are not the same size. Oh well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. I forgot to erase the area as well. There we go. Boink. Boink. Oh, right. The eyebrows. I kinda made him look kinda evil. But it sure has to do. And before you ask, yes, this is really how horrible my drawing skill is. So, yeah. Enjoy, I guess. Wait, there we go. I really hope I can improve this one day. I really hope so. Anyway, finish drawing. Friendship, a montage. By the developer. Installing my face, drawn by my best friend. Attach the monitor to the metallic handle. There we go. Playing sports together. Throw the balls at the target. Oh, buddy, you sure are my best friend. Playing video games together. The Milgram experiment. Let's see. Okay, looks good. Camping together.
So I told her I wanted to hang out, but she keeps avoiding me.
Yeah, it
She said
sucks.
something about not wanting to be anywhere near morons ever again. Then she offered me to do some tests.
Cooking together. Put salami on the pizza. I can't move and I can't click anything. So how am I supposed to do this? Oh, thank you for playing. You're welcome. Developed by TCS Games. Evo Fafek. Developer voiced by Walter Maddox File. Credits. Written and directed by Ivo Vashev. Additional programming, Dimitar Vashev. Oh, it's a family game. Okay. Voice of the developer, Walter Maddox File. Special thanks to our wonderful community. Oh, it's only made by 3 folks. Nice. There's no voice work. Playtesters. Chris Shibuki, Ichibiani Han, Kevin McLeod, Ellie, Goodboy Artie, and you. And don't forget the upcoming Jeff the Coffee Guy DLC. We're definitely making that. Yay! Friendship party! This place is reserved for a ghost banana. I remembered you. Well, that was a fun game. Maybe a little bit short, but still fun. Although I'm pretty sure it has other endings, but we'll find those later, I assume. For now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye-bye!